Okay, here we go. Hopefully it works. Hopefully you can see my screen. All this stuff's good. So we chose to do the We Real Cool poem by Gwendolyn Brooks. So the pool players, 7 at the Golden Shovel. We real cool. We left school. We lurk late. We strike straight. We sing sin. We thin gin. We jazz June. We die soon. So my initial impressions of this are that you have 7 pool players at the Golden Shovel, which is the name of the pool hall. And the 7 players are kind of like 7 individuals, but one, one, they all speak as we, and, the poem is kind of like a chant almost, if that makes sense. The we left school, we lurk late, we strike straight. It kind of hones in on the we. And to me, it's all about like these guys kind of think that they're being cool, you know what I mean? Like it's like the youth skipping school, they're going to the pool hall, which is like its own little kind of cool spot. You can drink in there, you can use smoke cigarettes. There's a lot of gambling in pool halls, and they're being cool by skipping school to go and, shoot pool. I would say probably like the biggest theme is like the rebellious, the being cool, and the biggest theme is like the cost of being cool. So, skipping school, what that could lead to, staying out late, all that drinking, singing, being boastful. I think Jazz June is, having sex. So all the sinful activities that's about, partaking in those with the last line being dying soon. So it kind of, speeding up your demise, if you will. And I mean, I think that personally that I mean, there's 7 we's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so to me, it was kind of like the 7 deadly sins, like each one of these lines representing a different, sin. Then gin, gluttony, strike straight, violence, all that type of stuff, which I thought was, very interesting. And another thing is, yeah, the peer pressure is that it's all we, there's no individuality. So you can imagine there's some peer pressure, the skip school. And if you're skipping school, you might as well drink and, stuff like that, the peer pressure of it. Interesting moments. The name Golden Shovel. Yeah. So the name of it being the Golden Shovel and the last line being die soon, I feel like was kind of like a grave digging kind of, similarity. Hints at, yeah, the digging of a grave. Pool halls are, there's like people go to pool halls to play pool, but they're kind of like a little escapism from the real world. They're all dark inside. There's not a lot of light in there. A bunch of interesting characters in there. And in the real world outside of the pool hall, these activities that these people are partaking in might not be as accepted. So that's why when they do skip school, they go there because they know that that will be accepted, and like we as the group will be accepted doing these bad activities at the Golden Shovel. It's spoken as a chant with the we, and it's kind of like all like a collective thing. Like it's kind of like a macho-y chanting type thing. That's how I feel about it, at least. The final line, yeah, die soon. It's like these guys go to the pool hall to escape and to skip school and to get out of all that, but it's just they're paying the cost for being cool. They're paying the cost. They're gonna die soon. It's leading to their demise. And they can't run for their problems forever. It's going to catch up for them in the pool hall. And yeah, the tone goes from at the beginning, we real cool, we left school, lurk late, shoot straight. It goes from, being cool is cool till at the end, oh shit, being cool has a price. Let me get that back up. Yeah, but being cool has a price where they die. Yeah, it goes from being cool to their downfall. And yeah, the tone is, it's cold, it's bold, it's defiant of, normal society. They leave, they go to the pool hall. Oh yeah, the big picture is that there's a cost to being cool, that being that stereotype of cool of like, fuck the stereotype, like I'm just gonna do what I want, that type of cool. There can be a lot of negatives to it, especially when you start drinking and, doing partaking in the sinful activities. Hiding from your outside problems will not solve them, especially if you're drinking and, escapism, trying to escape from your problems will not solve it. And yeah, group doing, stuff like this, group escapism, I guess the we thing, the peer pressure, all of that can still lead to like an empty ending. Like even if you're escaping, but you're escaping in a group, like it's still not healthy for you. It's still not gonna lead to a happy ending, I guess. But yeah, that's my analysis. I really enjoy this poem. I play a lot of pool. I hang out in pool halls, so I kind of it hits if that makes sense. And yeah, no, I get it a lot. So.